All right, and thank you for tuning in to ESQ-Astro. I am the host, ESQ. Just making sure we run it, yep, and everything is good to go. So, welcome in. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you start to resonate with it at any point during the reading. And then share it if you feel like you're not resonating with it, if you feel like it may touch on somebody else's life, or maybe beneficial to somebody else in the collective. Share the video. And again, if it resonates, share the video as well. You may find others on the same plane as you, or those who can get a different message. Again, you rely on my interpretation as a guide, but the main thing is that you call in your spirit guides and whoever you believe in to guide you to see the most clear message for yourself and use your own interpretation of the cards how you see it. Now here at ESQ Astro, we do a classic Egyptian tarot spread. Okay, we are using the Egyptian tarot, clarifying with the gods of Egypt, everything is cleansed. With Palo Santo, I call in my spirit guides, the Most High, and anyone who is tuned in, I call in their spirit guides as well to lead the reading and bring forth the best message for those participating. So, first card coming out is going to be the Fool in reverse. Okay. So, from my side, it's coming out in reverse. From your side, it'll look upright, but we're doing things from this way. So, in reverse, the Fool is again someone still playing the fool or somebody that's actually taking that leap onto a new path, and now we're seeing change or gaining some type of wisdom from that particular. Next card coming out is going to be the Star upright. Okay, so yeah, that's a definite flippage, a turnaround. So that wisdom is putting the Star upright. Star has been coming out, I would say upright and reverse, during some readings, but Star coming out upright after the Fool definitely says something good about whoever's watching and how you're turning things around. Okay, and this is through action. Again, the Fool is about action, whether it's unwise or not to make the moves that the Fool may make. Again, sometimes we have deliberate accidents that are actually auspicious and putting us in the right place at the right time. Okay. Next card coming out is the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay. So yeah, we're getting a flip around from some of the cards that have been coming out in reverse in the last couple readings. The Star, the Wheel coming out upright. Yeah, this is somebody getting back on top of things. I would say financially, and somebody taking a chance, to turn things around by doing something different. Okay. The Wheel is, it speaks for itself. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun finally comes out upright in this reading, but we'll keep building. Next card coming out, the Devil. Okay. So with the Devil there, being a part of that wheel coming upright, we definitely want to look at the fact that, again, this could be something toxic that's being flipped, or something that's addictive, or that you're obsessing about that's actually, I wouldn't say becoming a good thing, but it's being balanced in a way to where on the other side of the wheel, if it's not balanced, it could affect that. It could affect your fortune. So coming out in the upright, definitely letting know that something toxic is present. In the reverse, it could have been something in the past, but upright, definitely saying something is present. And again, needing to uh, be mindful of certain things that you may obsess over or be addicted to, or um, just have bad connectivity to. And again, we can't be all positive. You got to have some slack in the rope for there to be some type of slack in the middle, I would say, so that you have a little room to go either way. With the Devil card, it's more of a bondage card. So this is something that a bondage maybe can be revealed, or an obsession can be revealed through the wheels of fortune turning. But again, watch out, because that could be where the demise is met. Okay. Next card coming out is the Hangman in reverse. So yeah, yeah. So this is the place where again we have to be uh, mindful of the toxicity. Because it can set you free in a lot of ways. Again, with the Hangman in reverse matching up with the Fool in reverse, it's kind of showing that the Fool is taking that step to turn things around, but it may be actually being the Hangman in reverse, which is setting himself free as well. And it could be from this thing that he sees as toxic, or it could be again the balance that this person is seeing based upon things turning around and how they need to put things in the balance to unstick themselves. And this could deal with financial matters. I'm thinking, you know, with the star card looking to the right and then the wheel behind its back. You know, again, this could be something happening behind the scenes with money that you're just not in tune with. It's something that you don't know about, you know. But once it happens, again, it's going to have a chain reaction. The Fool kind of knows, looking in that direction, but again, it's almost like they're discussing something. So, but the Devil definitely sees that fortune, and again, Hangman coming out. Again, this may be a release of something toxic, or the flip of something toxic again being exposed as the Wheel of Fortune comes out upright. Next card is the Chariot upright. Okay, so not too bad. I mean, mostly upright cards in the reading. You know, these are the type of readings I like. It's pretty straightforward. And I would definitely say this is somebody getting back out there, especially with the Chariot clarifying the wheel and the star card together. You know, this could even be somebody who was stuck in making a decision, making that decision. The Chariot also represents motion, so coming out upright, somebody could be getting motion. And I would say it's only, you know, right, because again, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, that's going to create some motion anyway, depending on what type of fortune you're talking about. And in any case, with the star and the Wheel of Fortune, this could be some star power. You know, this could also be somebody being approached by that devil based upon that star power and something being offered. So, you know, watch for different offers coming in. Make sure you're thinking about things. Don't be the Hangman reverse, because the Hangman reverse can be a person who makes a hasty decision that comes back to, you know, haunt them. But again, with this next card coming out, the Chariot, I would say it's creating motion, you know. So the main thing is, as long as it's creating motion, you good to go. Let's see what clarifies the next two cards. Yeah, Magician in reverse. Okay. So Magician in reverse coming out to clarify the Wheel and the Devil. Yeah. This could be a bad offer that, again, if you act out of desperation, you'll end up making that hasty decision. Yeah, it'll give you motion, but it'll almost reverse your magic in ways. Okay. And with the Magician in reverse here, definitely clarifying the Devil, I would say somebody may be trying to trick you as well. So y'all watch out for scams. Scams are big right now, you know. And again, it could be you coming into a windfall and somebody tricking you out of it. So don't make fast decisions right now. It's definitely a time to be taking your time when you are ready to make major decisions, especially if it's dealing with serious types of money, you know, serious amounts of money. Even if it's just dealing with a few dollars based upon your budget, you know what you can afford and can't. And again, if something seems too good to be true, it just may be that. So just be careful and protect your fortunes, I would say. Now that I'm seeing the deeper implications coming out of somebody may end up playing the fool based upon their star power and some type of fortune that may be offered or at play. And again, More money, more problems. So you attract in something big, you're going to attract in, certain things. As long as you play things correctly, you may not. But again, just know those particulars may play in. And again, always protect your money and your star power and know your worth. Don't be a fool in desperation who'll accept anything from a devil that's actually trying to put you in a bad position or put you in a hangman position to where it gives you motion, but ultimately it reverses your magic to where now you're, under contract or you're working for this person and it's not really serving you. So keep that in mind. Next card coming out, High Priestess upright. Yep. So yeah, the High Priestess is going to play a big role uh, in which way this goes. This may be even who the Fool, who is to me the same as the Hangman, needs to consult with. I believe if it's a money issue, then it's definitely Divine Feminine who can give better guidance. Sometimes it's not even just a woman, it could be a man who has more feminine um, attributes when it comes to knowing about money. So definitely see this as a money situation. Some things are being alchemized, but I definitely see an offer coming in that may not be fair. So it may be one of those things where, if you don't make that hasty decision and you become the hangman, you may be able to negotiate a better deal or, again, seek higher counsel and put yourself in a better situation when it comes to a counter offer, which is always good when you're doing business. Next card coming out to clarify, the Empress in reverse. So so we got still got a dominant upright reading. Okay. Um, with the last 3 out of 5 cards coming out in reverse, it's kind of a tell all that some things are being turned around here. But again, we looking at the cards. So again, that Empress in reverse is clarifying that Magician in reverse as well as the Chariot. So again, this could be, again, a position of changing views. The Empress in reverse as well coming off the High Priestess upright could be the actual choosing of sides, and with all the reversals looking to the left. Okay. All the upright cards are looking to the right, or the High Priestess is looking straight out and forward. So I think, again, this is a pretty straightforward reading. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun card comes out up top, which is what I'm kind of anticipating, because it's looking like it's building up to some light being shed on the situation, but in a good way. To where, again, certain things may progress with a contract, maybe even in a court situation, even though we don't have the Justice or the Death card out here. It could be something to do with the individual back and forth court situation, is what I'm seeing as well. Or something that, again, is an addiction, or something where money's just kind of being thrown away, or even time. It doesn't even have to be money, it could be time, energy, focus. So the devil can represent a lot, but again, with the Magician coming out to clarify that in the reverse, I'm definitely thinking somebody's trying to trick someone. So just be careful. Again, scams are heavy in this day and age with technology, and we want to make sure that we talking to who we know we talking to when they say who they are, or we don't answer the phone. Watch out again for people in the comments trying to scam you as well. I heard there's a lot of fake tarot scammers on YouTube. So just be careful with that. I don't do any live readings just yet from this channel. Only within my personal circle do I do any readings. So, but yeah, be careful. Empress in reverse coming out again. This could be again sides being chose, looking in a particular direction, or again getting that counsel and being even led wrong. So just be careful of, if you do seek that counsel, still make your own decision, because it may save you from being tricked. Yep, Tower card in the upright. So I was thinking Tower or Sun card, and Tower comes out because Tower is definitely showing again if the wrong decision is made, you're going to be looking at a pretty bad deficit when it comes to either squandering a fortune or getting something based upon this deal. End up making a hasty decision that creates emotion, but then it revokes your magic in a way because, again, now you're bounded to the devil or whoever you're making this deal with. And so now you're in a place where you got to produce for them and it's not necessarily for you. So it may make you feel a type of way, or it might not give you as much motion as you think you would get with what you agreed to. So again, be prepared to make a counter offer. I believe that's where the high priestess is coming in. But again, beware of who you take advice from. And again, at the end of the day, you have to make your own decision because if you go blindly with just somebody else's advice, it's definitely going to cause a tower moment. I would think either way, it's going to cause a tower moment because it's showing that something's definitely building up, but as we got to the top, it's breaking down to be rebuilt. So again, this could be something big coming in that takes some time to, I would say, plan, plot, strategize, and get things, to a place to where when you get to this tower moment, it actually falls down to fall right into place. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the death card. I knew it. Yeah, death card coming out. I mentioned it earlier, and it's in the upright, so it's clarifying that upright top card. So yeah, something's definitely coming to an end. Something being rebirthed within that ending as well, though. There's a new start amongst whoever the reading is currently about. I see a few characters in there, a lot of individual things happening there, but definitely could be something in love, maybe a past love relationship with some of these reversals. I would definitely say that devil card is possibly talking about something more current. Okay. Um, so it could be a mixture of both, something that's current, but you've been with this person a while, and just certain decisions are going to have to be made based upon things coming in on your end. I'm just going to talk to the person who's watching the video because I just believe it's for you. Uh, and again, coming out as the Fool in reverse is the first card, and it end up as the Tower with the top overall card coming out in the upright, as well as the bottom deck clarified death coming out in the upright. Yeah, somebody's made a choice and changed things in a different direction. Oh wow, some cards tried to flip out at the bottom. I'm gonna cut one more time, and then we'll go ahead and get these clarifiers. I'm gonna just use the one that I do. If it comes out in the upright, we're done. I'll show the bottom and keep it simple. Clarifier coming out in the upright. Yep, faith and wisdom, the Isis card. Okay. So faith and wisdom coming out. The last three cards coming out in the upright. You know, um, yeah, there's a decision that has to be made wisely. So again, you don't trick yourself out of position. You know, um, review all options wisely. Realize that you do have options. Because that's the only time we act out of desperation is when we feel we don't have options. That's when we'll settle for anything or whatever's present. But again, when you understand that you always have options and your best power is to say no, okay, then you'll start to understand everything that comes to you is not necessarily the best thing for your soul. So again, you have to make the best decision for yourself. Of course, we want to rely on wise counsel, but again, we don't want to rely to our detriment. And I believe that's why the wisdom card is looking to the left, just like all the reversals. Because somebody knows better. That's what I'm really seeing. But again, sometimes we have to learn lessons multiple times or go through them in different ways to be able to protect ourselves from every angle moving forward. So, uh, and again, any situation where the decision is made, I believe, is always the right decision. But again, when we get to a tower, a place of rebuilding, something being knocked down, a death, or a place where we're actually putting the upright to rebirth something, okay, or weigh something, or get something based upon some type of justice, okay. It's where we come in with that faith and wisdom with the ISIS card. So keeping that simple, the bottom of the deck is the Union and Power card in reverse. Okay. So yeah, I mean the main thing is that again, this is definitely some type of love reading, partnership reading. Could even, like I say, be business or something at work. Is what I also meant to say. Something at work. So or something that has to do with the career. As we are still in Taurus season and things are, um, elevating to that point of the Taurus new moon on Saturday, the 16th. And that is when we need to set our best intentions when it comes to the type of money we're looking to manifest for the rest of the year. Because this is the only time that the new moon is going to be in Taurus. We'll get the full moon in Taurus during Scorpio season, which is going to be awesome. But again, you may reap the rewards of setting some good intentions on this new moon to reap those rewards by that Taurus full moon and the Scorpio season come. I believe that's going to be in October that moon occurs. So you guys stay tuned. ESQ-Astro is on the move. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. If the reading resonates, again, make a comment. I haven't gotten any comments, getting a few likes, and definitely building on the views. So I appreciate y'all liking the video, getting me out there in the algorithm. If you don't feel like you got a message here, pass it on to the next person who you feel may. But again, I'm going to make the daily short of the full spread. So if you want to look at the spread yourself and use your own interpretation, you have that freedom to do so. I appreciate y'all checking in with ESQ Astro. Peace.